I will see my son again. I'll hold him. I'll cry tears of long relief. And you too can see your mothers, your father, your grandmother, your brother, your sister, our children. You'll hold them. You'll cry with them. You'll laugh. But most important, you'll never lose them again. I was listening to this song. It was a song that made me think of my son. When I heard it, I knew that if Jerry were here standing with me, it would be exactly what he would want to say to you, to his family. I want to share with you what I believe strongly would be his message to you. If you could, picture what I'm saying. For those who remember Jerry's voice, picture what I'm saying in his voice. When tomorrow starts without me, and I'm not there to see, if the sun should rise and find your eyes all filled with tears of me, I wish so much that you wouldn't cry the way you did today. When thinking of the many things that we didn't get a chance to say. I know how much you loved me, and it's as much as I loved you. And each time you think of me, know that I'll miss you too. When tomorrow starts without me, please try to understand that my time came and took me by the hand. A place for me was made ready in the memory of Jehovah above, and I had to leave behind all those that I dearly loved. As I write these words to you, a tear falls from my eye. For all the things, of all the things I never wanted, more than anything, I never wanted to die. I had so much to live for, and so much left to do. And it seems unthinkable and impossible that now I have to leave you. I think of all our memories, the good and the bad. I think of the loves that we shared and all the fun we had. If I could relive yesterday, if even for just a little while, I'd say goodbye and kiss you so that I can leave you with a smile. Someday I'll walk this world again. I'll be right back home. God will look down and smile at me from his grand and heavenly throne. This is the eternity, he'll say, that the one that I promised to you. Your life on earth was once past, but now it starts anew. I promised you once before that today will always last. And now that I brought you back to your loved ones, there's no more pains of past. You've been faithful, you've been true, and sometimes there were times when you did things that you shouldn't do. But you've been forgiven, and now you're set free. So, Rudy, Stephen, Papa, won't you come share this life with me? When tomorrow starts without me, don't think that we're apart. Someday before you know it, you'll be right back here, right in my heart. My son was a young man with a grown man's heart. He made everyone laugh, and he made it known how much he cared. I always wonder what he would have done with his time here. Would he had his own children, or would have he fulfilled that dream to become a cook? I just know that whatever he would have done, he would have made me proud to call him my son. He'll be missed, but only for a little while, because I will hold my son again. Some of you might have seen the name Everest on the urn and around. That was his dog. He loved that dog very, very much. Some of us have speculated that he might have died trying to save his dog, and we will never know that for sure, but if that's true, well, that's definitely my son, Jerry. Or as my brother and my father and others in my family affectionately refer to him as Jerry. His fiancée called him Maya. She's hurting too. Let's keep her in our prayers. Her name was Chloe. And I don't know if she's watching, but Chloe, if you're watching, thank you for bringing my son joy in his last days. My dad, he loved to cook for him. My son, he loved to eat, maybe a little bit too much. Every time I called, it was my dad saying that he was cooking for El Gordo, the fat one. I once had Jerry say something to me, and I want to take this opportunity to clarify this. So, my son once told me that Papa told him that, Papa, you told him that cold water boils faster than hot water. Well, you know what? Yesterday we decided to try it. We tried it. We timed it, and Papa, it doesn't work. Hot water boils faster. My brother Rudy, he used to say that he said, well, he told me that he loved watching Dragon Ball Z together with Jerry. He told me about the time that him and Jerry and my oldest son Steven went to see the Broly movie together. He says he might not watch Dragon Ball Z ever again. Well, if Jerry were here, standing here next to me, you know what he'd say, right? He'd say, Rudy, what are you, dumb? Who's going to tell me what I missed? So Rudy, keep watching. Jerry would really want you to. To my dad, he would say, keep cooking, Papa. I know that's what you love to do, and don't forget to feed Diana. That's my brother's dog. And for the person he loved the most, his brother, my son Steven, he loved his brother more than life itself. He was super protective of his brother. And Steven, he would be happy to know that you wasn't hurt in any way. Steven, just so you know, when he was in Florida, he once told me that what he wanted the most, more than anything, was for you to be happy. He always tried to imitate his brother. If Steven liked rock music, well then Jerry liked rock music. And if Steven was happy, then Jerry was happy. And if Steven was angry, then, well, you get the idea, right? Steven once said to me that he wishes he could have done something to prevent this tragedy. Well, Steven, you should know that if Jerry was here and he had one wish, it'd probably be for you to live a long and happy life. Jerry's at rest now. He's waiting for us to see that promise fulfilled. For all of us to benefit from God's promise. One day we'll be back there, and we're going to welcome back Peter, Grandpa, P.T. Andrew, Papa, and my son Jerry. We're going to welcome them back. But for now, we're always going to miss you, Jerry. We'll always remember my son, Jeremiah.